My friends, happy Wednesday. I'm just going to do an eye look here today because I have so much that I have to film because I'm leaving tomorrow to go to LA. So I thought we could just do a fun little, I want to do kind of some cool tones, but a fun little eye look. What else was I going to tell you? Oh, and I have some meetings. So I hate to just do an eye look, but I'm just happy to be here on stories with you. So this is the new liquid shadow from Mob Beauty, and I really like it. I'm hoping that they do more colors because the formula is really nice and it layers nicely with powders. It will completely dry down though, by the way, but it has a slower dry time, which I like. That way I can layer shadows and they stay really nice. I could layer powder shadows and they stay really nice and pigmented. This year we're in our color correcting era, so that I wanted to just very quickly tell you that we bundled these two. This one for eyeshadow base color corrector, and then our C32, which is my version of the perfect concealer brush. It's delightful, my friends, delightful. But we did a bundle for y'all because we are heavy into color correcting and concealing this year. This is the vibe I'm after today. I want to use that. Maybe it's just as some liner. I'm out of control. I want it to really brighten up my brow bone. Get in there. So I'm going to take that and I'm using the side of the brush to really pack that color on. I love a bright brow bone. And don't even get me started. I kind of want to get out MAC Nylon when I get back. I want to do some real frosted looks. Okay, feather it out this way. Actually, let's brighten it a little bit more here too. Yeah. Have you ever wondered why we brighten there? It kind of just lifts it because it's really enhancing that area. And then the higher you put it, the more just lifted the eye can look. Now I'm gonna grab our classic E28, grab that shade, and I think yep, that looks like what I was wanting. Just let me cook here. I know this is looking like a train wreck, but even my more simple looks, I worry more about placement at first, and then I can go back in and do my detail work in terms of kind of transitioning and helping that blend. Even though I'm gonna go back into the same color, sometimes that's a really good tip. I'm not sure how much shadow is on here. So that's why I always have Sheila around. I wipe off my brush, even if I'm going back into the same one, the same color, because I might want to pick up less and I might have already had too much on there. It's all about knowing how much is on this brush, any brush. When you can remember that, it really does become a lot easier. Now I want to use this color, and I have it here on one side. I'm going to push it into the socket. Should I do a little baby cut crease? I think I want to. Oh Lord, oh Lord. I got a hair. I try. I feel like yesterday was really simple. So I get a soft cut crease. I'm gonna soften this a lot more and we'll just do a super soft cut crease. Yes, we will. Then I'm just gonna hop back into this shade on the E28 and just soften the transition, and we're almost to the crease cutting part. Just let it become friends with some nice little taps. And then I kind of get my initial blend, and then I go back in, grabbing that same shade, fill in that gap. Just look at the gap and fill that in. Just go, what's aggravating me here? Why doesn't this look good? And then grab your shadow and fill it in. Color water, C30. And it'll all start to make a little bit more sense. That's Doug snoring, by the way. This would be a good learning moment. I feel like sometimes when we get all of this cleaned up, we think that there's no way we can go back in. It's so easy. I wanted to add a little bit more depth, but just on the outer part. So I'm gonna mix boop and boop. You gotta boop it too. So I'm just gonna push this right through there. I'm going back into where we carved because it's a lot easier. and I'm even kind of blending downwards. Remember, I always talk about blending down. It's always so much easier to correct it than it is to blend upwards. I'm grabbing more of the dark shade. Don't be scared. Don't be frightened, my friends. Okay, and that's just gonna add more contrast. Oh, it's really windy here. It's very warm, but very, very windy. Okay, now let me find my brush. Now, C30 again. And we just carve right under, and look, we have even more contrast. Just clean that right up. I feel like that's a really easy cut crease hack. Into our liquid shadow, and I'm gonna grab this on a C30 now. So you get a little bit more precision. Nice. I'm thinking about doing a darker shade over this way, so that's why I'm not going over there. Kind of want to use that gray. Or maybe I will do, okay, I have an idea. I want to grab this shade, E27, and I'm going to make this my smudgy liner situation. Told you I wanted a cool tone today. Make sure it gets really nice and close to the lashes. I think I'll connect it. That's that pigeon belly gray. I know y'all are thinking it. It's one of my favorite colors. I just switched to a different brush, the fluffier one, and I don't have anything on it. I'm just using really small motions just to soften it and bring it out that way. That's a good time. I know I need to stop sometimes, but I can't. I can't stop myself. I want that one. Whenever I film with front camera, it's harder for me to, the colors actually don't quite look the same as they do when you look at them in real life. Back camera does. So if you ever see me going, that's why. So that's actually why I really stopped doing as many with front camera, because I wanted everything to be super, super true. So if you ever wonder why I've really kind of switched, it's for our own good. I want you to see the textures. I want you to see everything as real as possible. I've really been into these. I'm using the black one today. What is this shade? Melted Onyx. These are the new Urban Decay. And the reason I love them is because they have an angle. And if you've noticed, all of our brushes, anything that has an angle is so much easier to work with. So I didn't want to bring this all the way over. And I also want to mention that liquid liners can sometimes bleed, but these gels absolutely do not. So I highly recommend these. I love them so much. Urban Decay really did a great job with how how glidey this formula is, but then it will completely dry down. I love these. Also really great to do a tight line. And remember, a tight line is where you wiggle it in between the lashes to fill in any gaps between your lashes. It's not technically going on the actual waterline, top or bottom, but that angle just makes it so easy. I know I look like Yzma right now, but it's worth it. And there's a burgundy one. These are going with me to LA. These spiders on. These are Wild Child from Lily Lashes. It's a half lash. Thought that would be pretty. Since we've focused most of that blend on the outer part of the eye. There we go. My friends, that's going to be it for the tutorial. I will take pictures, so in case you wanted to recreate, I know so many of us are thinking, Rose, I would never wear that, but please be nice to me. But in case you do, I'll just put some pictures in the video at the end. And I really want you to see the eye with back camera anyways. I also feel like this gray makes my eyes look a little bit more green. Look at them. It's fun. I love you so much. I am going to try to pre-film the Thursday talk through too. I'm really trying my best to make sure that these stories never ever fall behind. These are always priority. I feel like this community we enjoy these so much. So I feel like this is why I'm even able to be busy, if that makes sense. This is why I'm able to go have meetings. So it would feel almost just so yucky if I just one day stopped the stories. Does that make sense? Yeah. Stories forever. Till I'm 90. That'll be fun. We'll figure that out when we get there. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Oh, I was going to post, which most of you here in stories have already voted, but I'm going to post a really sweet video. I think I might post it today or tomorrow. I don't know, but it's really fun. You're going to see me doing my own makeup for my wedding. It's like a little kind of walk through the history of why I'm even here. So I'm excited to post that. I love you. Bye for now.